Francis Ngannou made his case for the UFC heavyweight title undeniable on Saturday when he stopped Junior Dos Santos just 71 seconds into the headliner at UFC on ESPN 3 in Minneapolis. This fight was short, but it was sweet. Ngannou landed on Dos Santos early, and from there we know what happens. He went down and the fight was over. Ngannou's third consecutive win now since his two-fight losing skid. He has finished Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez, and Curtis Blades in a combined 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Just unreal, and I don't know how anyone could want to see anything other than him fighting for the UFC heavyweight title next. It has to happen. Of course, his first title shot did not go according to plan. He lost to Stipe Miocic, but there is a chance he could get that back going forward. Daniel Cormier is set to rematch Miocic in just 7 weeks' time at UFC 241, and that fight should determine Ngannou's next opponent. Dana White said post-fight he's not entirely sure how this whole situation is going to play out, which is fair enough. We don't know if Daniel Cormier is going to retire potentially after this fight. The whole John Jones scenario comes into play, whether that fight happens, Cormier going down or Jones coming up. Understandable if the UFC was going to make that fight before Ngannou, but absolutely no doubt no heavyweight should be fighting the winner of that matchup before Ngannou. He has made a strong case here with these past 3 wins. Both fights would be absolutely compelling. I'd be really interested to see how a Cormier-Ngannou fight would go, and then the rematch between Miocic and Ngannou, very compelling stuff as well. So regardless of what happens, Ngannou should just sit out and wait for this whole thing to play out. If you're him, you go cage side to Anaheim, you try to do whatever you can to force the winner of that matchup's hand to fight you next, and it would be a huge fight. Ngannou has had his setbacks, but he is looking better than ever of late. This finish of Dos Santos was huge for his career, and I'm very excited to see him fight for that heavyweight title next.